Hello, our SeptaSOAREous.
I'm Septa.
I'm Soar, and this is us. And today we bring you Wildflower by RM.
Yes, we have officially decided to just throw this on the calendar because we wanted to get it to you guys sooner rather than later.
Yes, we have a little bit more energy right now. Finally, we've been battling RSV and we're coming out at the tail end at this point. So we're excited to get into filming a little bit.
Yes.
It's still December, obviously. And each week we are promoting different charities for you guys to check out and maybe donate to. This week it is Share the Meal. We have already donated to them, and we encourage you to do so as well. We understand if you don't have money to do it and stuff, that's totally fine. It's no pressure or anything like that. We just wanted to kind of, maybe use our tiny little platform to help people in need.
If you head over to sharethemeal.org, they also have an app that you can download that makes it very easy to do.
So we heard that RM is going to be releasing a new album and has released a music video, and we're going to be checking it out. We obviously had a lot of people requesting that we do so. So we're going to. We did check out the lyrics on Dual Set, though.
Yes, which was very, very helpful. There was explanation of the wordplay that I definitely would not have gotten otherwise. And it does note when he is making references to previous songs. And they are some that we have not heard yet. So it was nice to see that it was actually referring to previous works. And I gotta say, I really, really love the writing for this lyrically. It's beautiful. It sounds very lived, like he's tapping into a different perspective now from some of the older songs that we have listened to. And I really enjoy that. And it's getting a lot more poetic as well. Loving the wordplay, especially with the wildflowers and fireworks and everything. I think that's really beautiful. And he's writing in a way that makes it visually pleasing, if that makes any sense to anybody. He's being very descriptive, and it sounds absolutely beautiful.
We mainly check out their older stuff, which might make it feel like the lyrics for this one is super contrasting to us, because we went from...
We're still way back.
Yeah, the last one that we checked out was I Need You. And then we fast forward all the way to here. So the contrast in the writing styles and everything, you could see the maturity and the growth there. And it's just really cool to see.
It just makes me really excited to see exactly what he's done with this music video, because they do really cool music videos. Also, this one is featuring another artist. From everything that we've heard, he's collaborating with a lot of different artists for this new album. And on this song, he was collaborating with Eugene. Weird little side note, when I read it as Eugene, and it makes me think of Tangled. I don't know if anybody else is there with me, but that's how I feel. Got all the fireworks right out of the gate.
Yeah.
나는 동경했어 난 그저 화려하게 치고 싶은 난 시작의 전부터 나 상상했었지 끝에 웃으며 박수 쳐줄 수 있게 나 소원했어 난 믿었던 게 다 멀어지던 때 이 모든 명예가 이제 멍해가 됐을 때 이 욕심을 제발 걷어가소서 어떤 일이 있어도 오늘을 나로 하게 하소서 Oh every day and every night persistent pain and criminal 마 진초승달 I don't wish me a lovely night 내 분수보다 비대해질 life 저기 날아오르는 풍선을 애쓰지고 다져 물어 대체 지금 어디 Where you go, where'd you sow your where'd you try 마지막일까 전무진 결이나 하나 열까지 다 이지그치 끝한 가면은 언제 벗겨질까 Yeah me no hero me no villain 아무것도 아니나 공회전은 반복돼 기억들은 아폭해 난 눈물을 판 속에 시선을 던져 하루에 뭘 원했었던 건지 이제 기억이 안 나 얻었다 믿었던 모든 행복은 교차했나 Yeah 하는 건 no matter what's wrong 그게 뭐가 됐건 새벽에 자락을 붙잡고 뭔가 토해내는 기억 목소리 막힌 자들의 사회 난 여전히 침묵을 말해 이건 방백관수가 돋담해 모두 오해 편견들의 자게 반갑잖아 너의 행가래 내 두 발이 여기 땅 위에 이름도 없는 꽃들과 함께 다시 별에 가시도 소확해 발밑으로 I just go 목적 없는 목적지도 슬픈 줄도 모르고 그림자와 저 친구로 원래 내 것은 아무것도 없었지 And don't tell me like gotta be a someone 난 절대 그들처럼 될 수 없음네 그림은 시작은 신 여태껏 날 지켜온 단 하나의 힘과 철 타는 불꽃에서 들꽃으로 손에 내서 영원으로 나의 광야가 드는 나무를 언젠가 나 되돌아가래 저 하늘을 흩어질래 Like a flower, 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 눈부시게 Like a flower, flower, flower,
Oh my gosh. Okay, goosebumps like crazy.
I f***ing loved it.
Yeah, first impression, love. It was so beautiful. I almost cried.
It was super beautiful. Yeah, I loved it so much.
It was the part about standing in like the barren field and how he'll come back again. That's the part where I almost lost it. It almost happened.
It got me a little bit too, yeah.
Because I was just like, oh, it's so beautiful. And then it kept flashing between like the stage and the performance and then like the field.
That's what got me.
Flowers.
That's what got me, yeah. I was like, I love this so much.
I love that analogy. So it's kind of like Army is like the sunshine that helps him grow. And I thought that was beautiful. It was so pretty.
It's like it's such a good way to like express like being humble, because obviously he knows that without them, there is no him. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, it's like always trying to keep yourself down to earth and being like, honestly, if I didn't have Army or the sun, then I wouldn't be able to blossom and flourish, you know?
Yeah.
Love it. I thought it was cool.
And I like the growth of his desires, because initially he wanted to be a firework and just like a big bang and burn brightly and everybody see it and everything. But then that grew into instead What about like a wildflower? Because they keep coming back seasonally, and then they grow from the sunlight and water and other things. Other things help them to become what they are and bloom into something beautiful. And then they have time to disappear for a while and do a thing and then come back.
He always wanted to be like that shooting star kind of, to just like amaze everybody when he was like younger. But then as he's getting older, he's like, no, actually, I would like to be able to go do something else, but know that if and when I come back, that support system and that love is still there. It hasn't went away. It's like, want to build that connection to where it's not like just burn bright and then just die. It's like I can keep coming back and
change.
I will always love you and you me, and like constantly support each other with whatever you decide to do and whatever path you're taking. And
yeah, I think it's a beautiful analogy for the way that musicians work, because it goes in cycles like that, kind of like the seasons, where it's like the writing and the building of like your set and everything, and like the promotion of an album, and then you drop it and then you perform, and that's when it's in like its full beauty. And there's all of that interchange of like energy between everybody, and then it becomes winter and there's like a quiet cycle, and it keeps repeating like that over and over again, which this far into their career, obviously, like he's become very accustomed to the cycle. And I think that's a beautiful comparison.
I wonder if like the mandatory military also has him thinking a little bit deeper about it as well. Gonna go like 2 years completely silent, probably, in the military. I'm sure he's like hoping that when he comes back, it feels like he's just accepted immediately back into everything. It's kind of like YouTubers and stuff who are afraid to take a break because they're like, oh, well, people will lose interest. They're not going to care anymore. The world's going to move on. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a hard battle for like every artist. Is like, where's my peak?
Yeah.
It's going to happen eventually.
Yeah.
Where's it at? And is me taking a break or moving a different direction with my music or doing this or that, is that what's going to cause the downfall? It's going to cause the end.
It was a beautiful video as well. I love Eugene's vocals. Love them. They just kind of like reach right into your heart.
It was definitely like a classic. You have like the rapper hip hop and then like a really solid vocalist as the hook, Eminem, Rihanna type of stuff. I've always loved the contrast, so that's not me like beating it up or anything like that. I loved his voice a lot. I don't know what it is about his voice. I've always just really liked it. It has this like, he's got like a sultry voice. It's like smooth, but like it's intense when it needs to be. You can hear the intensity build when it needs to, but still in like a very warm and inviting way. And I really, really like it. Obviously, we don't get to hear him just do like a full track by himself very often, but I do enjoy it when we finally get to. This song specifically makes me think of MGK, some of his earlier work.
I was going to say, like the very beginning, the way that he was following his melody line, it made me think of like Mod Sun even. So it's like it had like leanings into like Mod Sun and then like early MGK.
Yeah, because I love early MGK. I don't care with what he's doing now at all in any way. Don't care about any of his more rock stuff in any way. But his older stuff, like first 2 or 3 albums, I really loved. And this took me kind of back there, and it just made me love this song so much. I love this song. This song is amazing. I love it so much.
I wonder if Arm feels the same way, or if like there's a particular artist that he's listening to right now that inspired him to do like that kind of play at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then make it his own.
This is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm like, that's going on the playlist. It might be top played song of next year. I don't know. I'm going to be listening to it a lot. I love this song.
Yeah. I will also be listening to this a lot. I'm going to try and sing Eugene's part for sure. For sure.
I just also wanted to just talk about like the track itself a little bit, because it had some like strings and like a little bit guitar and stuff in it. But the way that they built it was so beautiful, just like ethereal and like chill, and just I loved it.
Everything sounded wonderfully balanced. Like it never caught my attention that anything should have been any other way, or that I would have preferred it any other way. It was just wonderful. I loved it. And then I loved the alternating of the scenery with his raps in the chorus, where it would go from like the beautiful like sunset and like some flowers and things like that, and then go to like where it was spinning around him and like the darkness and everything was blowing around him and it was desolate. I really liked that contrast, visually speaking, as well, because it added more drama to his rap on the verses. And I thought that was a really good choice. Thank you guys for telling us about this wonderful song and how amazing it is, because we love it. We love it.
Yeah, we love it a lot. It's a great song. It's amazing.
RM did such a good job. And Eugene also did a great job. I'm excited to hear more from this album.
Yeah, I know we're going to have to keep an eye on it and check out anything he releases.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing. Maybe even hitting that bell. Do not forget to check out the charity. Until next time.
Please remember that we love you.
Stay safe and healthy. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.